Breaking news. Manila deploys its most advanced warship to contested waters amid standoff with China. The West Philippine Sea is tense as the BRP Diego Silang, the Philippine Navy's newest and most powerful frigate, arrives at dawn. Its flag flaps defiantly, signaling a new era for the Philippines. Chinese Coast Guard vessels linger on the horizon, but today, the balance has shifted. Filipino supply boats and fishermen have long faced harassment here, but the Diego Silang's presence is a bold message. Enough is enough. The crew, highly trained and resolute, operate advanced radar systems, tracking every move of the foreign ships. The ship's arrival is not routine, it's a national statement of resolve. For Filipino fishermen, the Diego Silang is a symbol of hope and protection. The ship is more than steel, it's a floating fortress of national pride. Its deployment marks the end of passive observation and the start of assertive defense. The Chinese ships, once dominant, now face a technological equal. The Diego Silang glides with quiet confidence, fundamentally altering the tactical landscape. It's not seeking a fight, but it's prepared for one. The message is clear. The Philippines will no longer be pushed around in its own backyard. A new chapter of assertive defense has begun. The BRP Diego Silang is more than a warship, it's a symbol of a nation's awakening. Named after a revolutionary hero, it connects today's mission to a long history of resistance. Its commissioning marked a turning point for the armed forces of the Philippines. For decades, the Navy relied on outdated, hand-me-down ships. The Diego Silang, a modern guided missile frigate, changes everything. It signals a shift from passive defense to credible deterrence. The ship's arrival inspired national pride and renewed confidence. Young sailors now serve on the most advanced vessel in Philippine history, raising professionalism and morale. The Diego Silang is a message. The Philippines is ready to defend its waters and sovereignty. To allies, it shows commitment. To adversaries, it raises the cost of aggression. This ship is a declaration that the Philippines will stand its ground. The Diego Silang's deployment comes at a critical moment. Tensions in the West Philippine Sea have reached a boiling point, with China's maritime forces growing more aggressive. Filipino supply missions face water cannons and blockades, threatening livelihoods and national security. China's gray zone tactics, using Coast Guard and militia ships, have left smaller nations vulnerable. The Philippines' older vessels were outmatched, making the need for a modern frigate urgent. The Diego Silang provides a credible counter, able to escort supply boats and patrol the EEZ without intimidation. Its presence forces Chinese commanders to recalculate their actions. Bullying a state-of-the-art warship is far riskier than harassing small boats. The Diego Silang is the shield the Philippines needs to protect its interests. The BRP Diego Silang is a true game-changer packed with advanced systems. Built by South Korea's HD Hyundai Heavy Industries, it's the most powerful surface combatant in Philippine history. Its state-of-the-art radar tracks multiple threats, while electronic warfare systems jam enemy signals. The ship's vertical launching system fires surface-to-air missiles, and anti-ship missiles strike from beyond the horizon. Anti-submarine warfare is a new strength, with sonar and torpedo launchers to counter underwater threats. A 76mm main gun, close-in weapon systems, and machine guns round out its arsenal. The Diego Silang can deploy a helicopter, extending its reach and surveillance. With high speed and endurance, it maintains a persistent presence in contested waters. This combination of sensors, weapons, and endurance sets it apart. The Diego Silang gives the Philippines a credible, modern combatant to defend its interests. The deployment of the Diego Silang is backed by strong words from Manila. The president called it a symbol of unwavering commitment to defend Philippine sovereignty. "We do not seek conflict, but we will not yield an inch of our territory," he declared. Defense Secretary Teodoro emphasized the ship's role in upholding international law and protecting fishermen. "The Diego Silang is a tool for stability, not aggression," he said. General Bronner, AFP Chief of Staff, called the frigate a morale booster and force multiplier. "It gives us credible defense and ensures any hostile action will not go uncontested." These statements frame the Philippines' actions as lawful and defensive. The government's messaging aims to build unity at home and support abroad. Manila is crafting a narrative of a responsible nation standing up for its rights. By repeating this message, the Philippines seeks to win global opinion and reinforce the legitimacy of its actions. The words from Manila, paired with the Diego Silang at sea, project a powerful image of national resolve. Together, they show a nation determined to defend its future. The Diego Silang is the flagship of a sweeping modernization of the Philippine military. The Horizon program aims to transform the AFP from internal security to external defense. The acquisition of the Diego Silang marks a milestone in building credible maritime and air power. For decades, the AFP was focused on insurgency, with outdated equipment and limited budgets. Rising tensions in the West Philippine Sea forced a strategic shift and increased defense spending. The Navy is acquiring new frigates, corvettes, patrol vessels, and upgrading bases and communications. The goal, a layered defense for the archipelago, with fast boats near shore and powerful frigates at sea. This buildup is coordinated with Air Force and Army modernization, creating a joint force across all domains. The Diego Silang is the most visible symbol of this transformation. It represents the Philippines' long-term commitment to self-reliance and security. The Diego Silang won't overturn the naval balance overnight, but it changes the daily dynamics. China's navy is still the largest, but the new frigate disrupts the old playbook. Chinese ships can no longer act with impunity. The risk of escalation is real. The Diego Silang's presence forces Chinese commanders to think twice before aggressive moves. Deterrence is about raising the cost of aggression, not matching numbers. The frigate allows the Philippines to enforce its rights and protect its vessels. It strengthens Manila's hand in diplomacy and reduces vulnerability to coercion. China must now account for a capable Philippine combatant, complicating its strategy. The Diego Silang's presence may force China to deploy its own warships, raising the stakes. This transparency exposes China's tactics to the world. The tide hasn't fully turned, but the Diego Silang has created a powerful new current. The Diego Silang's impact ripples through Indo-Pacific alliances. Its deployment signals to the U.S. that the Philippines is a more capable ally, encouraging deeper cooperation. The frigate enhances interoperability with U.S., Japanese, and Australian navies during joint exercises. It makes the Philippine Navy a true participant in regional security, not just an observer. The ship's South Korean origin strengthens defense ties with Seoul, diversifying suppliers and partnerships. This growing network counters coercion and promotes stability. The Diego Silang empowers the Philippines to join unilateral security arrangements with Japan and Australia. It provides a tangible focus for training, support, and cooperation. The ship is a regional asset, contributing to collective deterrence and stability. When one nation strengthens its defenses, the security of all its allies is enhanced. The Diego Silang's deployment is a pivotal moment for the Philippines and the Indo-Pacific. It's a statement in steel. The country will no longer accept the erosion of its sovereignty. The ship embodies a national awakening, peace and stability secured through strength. It's a line in the sand, showing that the rule of law must prevail over force. The move inspires other nations to push back against coercion and invest in their own defense. The Diego Silang shifts the narrative from helplessness to proactive self-defense. Challenges remain, and tensions may rise, but the Philippines now has tools to manage risks from a position of strength. The ship gives leaders confidence at the negotiating table, and sailors confidence at sea. The Diego Silang will be remembered as the moment the Philippines drew a line in the West Philippine Sea. It's a symbol of a nation reclaiming its destiny and standing tall on the world stage. For the region, it's a beacon of hope and a pillar of stability. In turbulent waters, the Philippines has chosen to sail against the tide, on its own terms.